Metal Hurlant presents Cine Fantastic, issue number 1, 1977. Greetings, fiends. Today we are looking at a rather special issue produced by Metal Hurlant, the famous and revolutionary illustrated sci-fi, horror, and fantasy magazine, which debuted in 1975 and is still publishing to this day after a few lapses. But this particular magazine is a one-shot. Only one issue came out. And as you see on the cover, it says Metal Hurlant presents Cine Fantastic. This issue was published in 1977, and the cover is also pretty damn cool. As we can see, it is a photo montage. We have Barbara Steele, Oliver Reed, and Curse of the Werewolf. And so what we have is a photo montage that was repainted and then with additional art done by none other than Philippe Droulet, one of the co-founders of Metal Hurlant. And it's really quite a cover. And once again, folks, full disclosure, I do not read or speak French. When I find things that I want to translate, I use a translation app. As it says, Barbara Steele, La Rose Noire, the Black Rose. This is an article about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. La Nuit au Loup-Garou, the Night of the Werewolf, or what they're really talking about is Curse of the Werewolf, as you see on the cover. And then Monster Insects. Jean-Paul Nail was the editor for Cine Fantastic for this one-issue, one-shot magazine. As we can see, Jean-Pierre Dionnet from Metal Hurlant was the director of publication. The administrator, Bernard Farkas, who was also one of the 4 original members of Metal Hurlant. And Alain Petit and Alain Venice figure greatly into this magazine. What's really interesting is they have collaborators, including Jean Rollin, famous French filmmaker. You've probably seen one of his films, well known for erotic horror films. Tobe Hooper with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. A nice color layout here. I really dig it. Some of these photos I haven't seen very often. And then an interview with Tobe Hooper. Of course, discussing Texas Chainsaw and more. And then they get into Tobe Hooper's film, as they call it here, and maybe as it was released in France, Swamp Beast. Here in the States, I remember seeing this film at the drive-in, late 70s, and it was called Eaten Alive. And we go on to the Dictionary of Fantastic Cinema. Now this has got all kinds of stuff. Abbott and Costello meet Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You got Alice in Wonderland here, but Abbott and Costello meet the Mummy. And then, of course, Tarantula. Jack Arnold, great giant insect movie. Well, great giant arachnid movie. The Private Life of Adam and Eve. Oh yes. And a rather busty photo from Dracula vs. Frankenstein, directed by Al Adamson. We get some more classic stuff here with Dracula and Frankenstein, both the 1931 releases. And here we have Insects of the Fantastic Cinema. Few photos. This is from Bug. That's Food of the Gods. I believe this is Giant Spider Invasion. Jack Arnold classic. Tarantula. The Incredible Shrinking Man. One of the great 50s science fiction films. And a few other stills. You have Vincent Price and The Fly, Return of the Fly, Godzilla vs. the Thing. And then another one. I don't know what the hell this is. It says Giant Scorpion from Watari and the Seven Monsters. And here we go. The lovely Barbara Steele taking a bath. More great photos of Barbara Steele. Curse of the Crimson Altar. Like that film a lot. Really weird. But man, the cinematography is great. Barbara Steele looks freaking awesome in green. Black Sunday, right there. Le Masque du Démon. And there's Barbara right there, taking a bath. Looking real saucy there. The horrible Dr. Hitchcock. So they really get into the filmography of Barbara Steele. Paris Film Festival. International Film Festival here. And they've got various photos. Alucarda. Photo from Alucarda. Kind of a spicy one. Journey to the Center of the Earth with the giant ape. Pretty funny. Picnic at Hanging Rock. Of course, Peter Weir. Victor Frankenstein. And they go through a lot of flicks here, including, as I noticed, Wizards, the animated Ralph Bakshi film, you may recall, from 1976. Now check out that poster, folks. La Nuit du Loup-Garou, or it's Night of the Werewolf. In reality, it's Curse of the Werewolf, starring Oliver Reed. I love this freaking poster. And photos from the film. Once again, it's Hammer. This is early 1960s, actually 1961 from Hammer, and they are just firing on all cylinders. You know, you've got the Dracula films, various Frankenstein films, of course, Curse of the Werewolf. Cine Fantastic magazine presented by Metal Hurlant. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and as always, please like and subscribe. Thank you.